Maya had heard of the urban legend about the Black Room for years. It was said to be a secret space hidden in certain buildings, an empty, pitch-black room that appeared only for those who were brave enough to find it. The legend claimed that once you entered, you'd be granted a wish if you made it out alive. Maya didn't believe in such things, but after weeks of hearing about it at college, her curiosity got the better of her. One late night, she and her friends decided to test the myth in the old, crumbling library on the edge of town. It had long been abandoned, perfect for such an adventure. They climbed through the broken window, their footsteps echoing through the empty hallways. Dust motes danced in the moonlight filtering through cracked windows. Maya led the way, armed with a single flashlight, as they ventured deeper into the forgotten structure. "Where do we start?" asked Josh, one of her friends, his voice cracking with nervousness. "We look for a door that doesn't belong," Maya replied, reciting the legend. "A door that feels wrong." As they moved deeper into the building, the air seemed to grow heavier, colder. Then Maya saw it, a door at the end of the hallway, pitch black, as if it absorbed all light around it. It wasn't like the other old, wooden doors in the library. This one was smooth, almost modern, yet unnatural. She hesitated. "That's got to be it," whispered Sarah, her breath hitching. With a deep breath, Maya grabbed the door handle. It was cold, too cold. She pushed it open, revealing complete darkness beyond. No light from the flashlight seemed to penetrate the void. The air inside smelled faintly of decay. "Ready?" Maya asked, though she wasn't sure if she was ready herself. They stepped inside one by one. The door slammed shut behind them. The darkness was absolute. No sound, no light, just the sensation of space around them. They all huddled together, trying to shake off the unease creeping into their bones. Suddenly, the voice came, a low, deep whisper from everywhere and nowhere at once. "Welcome to the Black Room. Only one wish may be granted. Speak your desire." Maya's heart raced. This was insane, too real, but the other seemed frozen in place, as if hypnotized by the voice. Josh stepped forward, his voice trembling. I want to be rich." The voice responded instantly. "Your wish is granted. Step forward." He did. Maya tried to stop him, but he vanished into the darkness. There was no sound, no indication of where he went. Maya's pulse quickened. "Josh," she called, but there was no reply. The voice returned. "Next." Sarah, her eyes wide with terror, stammered, I want to see my future." "Your wish is granted. Step forward." Sarah, as if in a trance, walked into the void. She too disappeared without a trace. Maya was alone now, her fears suffocating. The darkness pressed in on her, and the voice returned once more. "Your turn. Speak your wish." Maya swallowed hard. She didn't want to wish for anything. She just wanted to leave, but no one had told her how to get out. I want to leave this place," she said, her voice shaking. The voice paused. "You do not wish for power, or wealth, or knowledge. You only wish to leave." "Yes," Maya whispered. "I just want to leave." "Your wish is granted." The door creaked open behind her. Relieved, she turned and bolted through the door, slamming it behind her. But when she emerged, she wasn't in the old library. She was standing in her childhood bedroom. The familiar posters and stuffed animals from her youth surrounded her. The air smelled faintly of her mother's cooking. For a moment, she felt a wave of comfort and nostalgia. Then, she heard her mother's voice from the kitchen. "Maya, dinner's ready." A sense of dread crept into her chest. Her mother had died 5 years ago. Slowly, she walked into the kitchen. Her mother stood at the stove, looking just as she had when Maya was a child, her back turned. "Emma," Maya whispered, her voice trembling. Her mother turned around, a wide, unnatural smile stretched across her face, eyes dark and empty. "Welcome home, sweetie." Maya screamed and backed out of the kitchen, racing to the front door. She flung it open, only to find herself back in the Black Room. The voice returned, colder this time. "You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?" Panic set in. Every door she opened led her to another nightmare from her past. her high school hallway where she'd been bullied, the hospital room where her father had passed away. Each time, the familiar people she knew wore twisted, horrifying faces, mocking her. The voice taunted her, always present. You made a wish, Maya, and now you will wander through your memories forever. Realization hit her. The black room didn't grant wishes. It trapped you in a loop of your own worst fears, your deepest regrets. She screamed, pounding on the walls, searching for any escape, but there was none. The voice echoed around her, growing louder with each passing moment. You wish to leave. Now, you'll never truly be free. Maya's final scream echoed in the endless darkness, unheard by anyone but the room itself. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Stay tuned for more exciting content. You're just one click away from being part of the journey